Hello, all of you amazing humans. My name is Larissa and welcome to my YouTube. Thank you all so much for being here. In today's video, I am sharing some more of my wonderful adventures during my trip to Canada, where I embarked on such a beautiful journey celebrating my birthday, connecting with a loved one who is so near and dear to my heart. If you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. But yeah, it was such a beautiful, incredible, magical journey. A journey of new romance and love, and yeah, just a new chapter that is really opening up in my life. I have so much amazingness happening. I am releasing a new recipe ebook, all raw vegan, so that should be live by the time I post this video, so check down in the description box below for all of that juiciness. I like to keep my recipes really simple so that you don't have to go out and buy a million new foreign ingredients. You don't need a bunch of fancy equipment like a dehydrator. It's just really simple, tasty, healthy recipes. And I know you guys will all love them very, very much. I've been working on these recipes for years and enjoying them myself. And it's really helped me to keep me satisfied and thriving on a raw vegan lifestyle, feeling my absolute best and eating tasty food because I love eating tasty food so much. And yeah, so go check them out. Go enjoy them and have fun with trying out some new recipes. I also have a lot of fun, exciting new adventures and travels that I'm about to embark on. So life is just so expansive right now, so blissful, and I'm so excited. But without further ado, let's get right into this video, and I hope you all enjoy. So picking up where we left off last time, we had just taken the ferry across over to Vancouver Island. We were blessed enough to stay with one of our friends, and when we got there, we made some beautiful raw vegan sushi for dinner, and I got to enjoy it with these beautiful humans. That is Blair, my boyfriend, and our friend Natasha and her daughter, and it was so fun enjoying this lovely meal together. The next day, I got my day started with some morning yoga out here on this beautiful deck with this view of the water. And this is my favorite way to start the day, with some movement. And shortly after, Blair took me out to explore some nature, and we enjoyed a nice little hike, and it was just so beautiful here on Vancouver Island. I found a cute little friend, a little caterpillar, and we were right there on the water. And it was a pretty gloomy day, but the rest of the time that I spent in Canada was actually pretty warm and sunny. We ended up deeply connecting with this beautiful, majestic white owl that stared into our souls for a really long time. And then I thought this was really cute that I saw. I really loved this natural food store. They had some great fruit. We found some delicious cashew cheese here, and as you can see, they have an awesome selection of medicinal herbs. Over in the bulk section, they had some raw living sprouted seeds, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, this was overall a really cool store. And this is the full-on grocery haul that we got. Lots of greens for salads, tomatoes, some apricots, some other things for salads, seeds, the cashew cheese, so delicious. Some dill cashew cheese specifically, and here are the ingredients, really clean. And we got some other fruits and veggies and sprouts. These raw vegan crackers were also a great find, really clean ingredients and super delicious to eat with the cheese. And this was also a good find, some mango habanero hot sauce. I also love getting kimchi. This was really good, and of course gotta have some tahini to make some good salad dressings with. And then over here we have a few things soaking, and this was the salad that we made for dinner. Some cucumber noodles and lots of other goodies. I definitely recommend cucumber noodles over zucchini noodles. They are way more enjoyable to eat and delicious. And here's the finished salad with the creamy dill dressing, which is one of my new favorite dressings. And the next day we went off on another adventure into nature. where we saw some beautiful waterfalls and did lots of hiking around. While on the road to our next destination, we stopped in this really cool little hippie town called Coombs, where they had some really interesting little stores. There's a place here called Goats on the Roof. As you can see, there's some grass on the roof of these buildings, and then they have an area with some goats that you can pet and say hi to, and some of them hang out on the roof, which is really cute. And we got back on the road and we were heading to Tofino next, which was probably one of the highlights of this whole trip. It was such an amazing, beautiful place, and the first place we stopped was at the beach to enjoy just the calming energy of being by the ocean. And then my favorite part, we headed to the Airbnb next, where we stayed for the night, and it was so cute, just nestled in the beautiful trees, and I was just absolutely obsessed with this Airbnb. Let me show you guys around because it was so cute. As you can see, this big beautiful window here showing off all the beautiful trees we were surrounded by. And this was the adorable Airbnb with this beautiful kitchen, which was so perfect for preparing our dinner and hanging out. More beautiful windows all around just to showcase all the beautiful trees that we were surrounded by. And this was probably one of my favorite Airbnbs I've ever stayed at because it was just really cute and clean. All the products that they provided you with were local, organic products like soaps and all of that. They were like essential oil based and just so perfect to fit the vibe here of just being one with nature. It almost felt like we were camping, but we got to more so be glamping since we had the comfort of this beautiful place to stay. And it was just so peaceful here. The energy was amazing and we had an incredible time. And here's the fridge, all stocked up with our raw vegan goodies. I brought my daily green boost with me, and we have all of our salad stuff, and we brought lots of fruit. We have watermelon and cherries and blueberries. These are some grapes, and it's so great to stay stocked up. That way you'll actually make healthy decisions. We have some more chopped watermelon down here and some lettuce for salads. And of course, to make the beautiful dressings, we got our tahini. Also have some cucumber over here, coconut aminos, and some enzymes, which are next level for longevity. We have some sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, and that beautiful creamy dill cashew cheese. And that's just about everything two raw vegans need in order to thrive. And here we are getting started with some dinner. My amazing sous chef getting started, and let me show you what we have going on. This is the next day at the beach, having some watermelon for breakfast before we headed out to leave to Fino. We really wish we could have stayed longer, but there was just too much to see and do. We got back on the road and met up with my friend Annika, and we went on a little hike to a wonderful waterfall, and it was so beautiful being reunited with this angel. Hadn't seen her in years, and we originally met in Costa Rica actually. On this hike we also visited this cool hole in the wall, I believe it's called, and it was really interesting and quite an experience to walk through, and just a really cool hike. Canada is so unique and the nature here is so high vibe and beautiful. I just can't get over it. We made it back to our friend Natasha's house, and this lovely man of mine was in the mood to make some treats, so he made some date balls with dates. I believe he put hemp seeds and almond butter and a little bit of cacao nibs and sea salt, and they were so delicious. It was so sweet of him to want to spoil me and make lots of yummy food. He's actually the one who had the recipe for the sushi rolls we made and that dill dressing that I'm both obsessed with now. So I never thought I would meet a man who could show me any good recipes, because I'm usually the one in the kitchen with all the cooking skills. But now I am super blessed to have someone to share that with because it's so fun. We went to the lake the next day where we walked from Natasha's house, and it's so amazing that this is right by her house where we came to swim and enjoy the sunshine and just hang out. And I absolutely love these two humans so much. They've quickly become two of the closest people in my life. They've actually known each other for almost 20 years and have been really good friends for a really long time. And once Blair and I connected, then I was shortly introduced to Natasha, and she is such an incredible human as well. So the three of us just had such a blast hanging out and spending time by the lake. And I really, really, really love and cherish all these memories. It's so fun to look back on them now. Here is our dinner. We had some more sushi rolls, but this time with a little side salad as well. And I made a miso almond butter sauce to go with it. The next day got started with a bit of a workout before we headed out on our next adventures. And this is always even more fun to do with a partner. So that was awesome because I usually just work out by myself. Our first stop getting back on the road was at this raw food cafe called Glow. We originally didn't even have plans of stopping here, but we drove past it and we were like, okay, we gotta stop by and see what they've got. Their menu is mostly raw, and these are all the raw vegan treats down here. And then they also have lots of juices and smoothies. And then right next door is this awesome little health food store where we grabbed some fruit for our journey. The next stop was this Malhot Skywalk, and it was really cool because once again we weren't planning to stop here. We were just driving along on our journey and saw it, so we thought we'd check it out. But you walk up all along this skywalk and you get some beautiful views, and they even have this little slide that you can slide down at the end. And yeah, it was really beautiful to just stop during our long drive and get some walking in and see some beautiful views. Now we are officially arriving in the city of Victoria, which was a really cool city. It actually reminded me a lot of Portland, which is where I've lived most of my adult life, if you didn't know that about me. But it was really cute and quirky here. You're right on the water. You have lots of cool old buildings, and the vibe was just really interesting here, really unique, and it was a lot of fun to just explore this town. We decided to have our dinner at the park, which my lovely, amazing boyfriend packed up for us ahead of time. And he prepared all this salad and the dressing, And then we also had a raw vegan pizza stashed with us from that Glow Cafe that we included in our dinner. And we had all of the goodies packed up in the cooler. This was everything that we brought with us. But it was really fun to just have a little park salad for dinner right along the water. This was definitely one of my favorite meals we had during this whole trip. It was really special, and I just have so much love and appreciation for this amazing human and how great he is at taking care of things and preparing things for making this trip so special the way he did. So yeah, I'm very grateful, and this trip was so amazing thanks to him. So this was our dinner. It was really delicious and really filling. And then after that, we walked around town a bit, and Victoria is beautiful. We actually ended up going to a comedy show that night, which was really fun. I didn't film any of that, but here is the place that we stayed for the night. It had a hammock and a sauna in the backyard, which was really cool. And then the next day we were heading out on another fun adventure, but I'm gonna end the video here for now so it doesn't get too long. So you'll have to wait for part 3 to see what we get up to next. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. And like I mentioned, I should have my new recipe ebook already ready to go down in the description box below, so check it out down there. I don't know if you all knew this, but I actually used to be a professional chef and I went to culinary school. And so food and making tasty, delicious food has always been a huge passion of mine. And it's so beautiful for me to be able to share that all with the world, but on a higher frequency with the raw living foods. And all the recipes are just so tasty and nourishing, good food combinations that will keep you feeling your absolute best high vibrational self. So I'm so excited. I know you're gonna love them, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube if you like my videos. It helps me out a lot. You can find me on Instagram as well if you would like, and I am wishing you all such a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.